Gerbeegly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Gerbeegly, and I just have a quick update video for all of you, especially those of you who've been following me very closely. You're probably aware of this already, but I had plans to get involved with the Hope From Home charity fundraising campaign that my good friend Jacksepticeye Sean has put together and helped organize with a whole bunch of other organizations and creators and celebrities. He's reached out to like 100+ people who are all going to be involved. For those of you who don't know about Hope From Home, it's something that is very, very big right now as far as the COVID epidemic goes, for raising funds to help battle it. Hope From Home specifically supports 3 different charities that help support the World Health Organization, help support families that are undergoing poverty circumstances due to this or were already in poverty before all of this happened, and also families that are in need of shelter, food, etc. during all of this, just vital necessities. But Hope From Home is an amazing initiative. It's really, really cool. For those of you who don't know, it's going to take place tomorrow, April 7th, and I was looking forward to doing a little bit where I was raising some money for it and getting involved and getting our community involved in that. But my cat Plinko, for those of you who don't know, has been having a string of health issues lately, and it's just really bad timing with all of this, and it really breaks my heart that any of it's happening all at the same time. But it's like a bunch of little things that by themselves wouldn't be too concerning, but because they're all sort of happening together, he's really been under the weather, and Morgan and I have been monitoring him and making sure that he's like drinking water and eating food and things like that. But he's been like really lethargic, and he's had just a number of different like respiratory issues and things on top of his typical asthma. So we might end up having to take him to the vet tomorrow just to get him checked out and make sure that it's nothing super serious, because he's never been quite this sick, and it's just a little bit worrisome. So I've been sort of stressed out with that, and I know that if I tried to also fit in a charity stream tomorrow, it just wouldn't be genuine. It wouldn't be me with my mind completely on helping other people, and it would sort of take away from like the actual, I don't know, the honesty of it in some ways, because I'd be like trying to rush it in to my schedule if we also have to take him to the vet. So instead, what I am deferring to is all of my other friends who are raising money for Hope From Home. It's, again, an incredible cause, one that I believe in 1000%. This isn't me like pushing it off and being like, oh, this cause is beneath me and I have other things going on, so I don't want to take part or anything. It's nothing like that. It's not that I don't think this is a priority. If anything, you know, my issues here with my cat are a lot less than other people out there in the world who are dealing with this, are medical providers and are the heroes on the front line, basically, all of the people, all the families suffering from this, etc. It's like, it makes me feel like my worries are a bit trivial, but I can't help but be a little bit stressed out at the moment, and as a result, I'd rather that our community goes out there and they support other people who are helping raise for this cause. Because, I mean, even though I'm not going to be a part of it now, there are literally dozens and dozens and dozens of amazing people, creators, celebrities, you name it, who are signing up for this thing. Again, Sean did a great job of reaching out and lining it up and organizing it with a bunch of people, but it's going to be across all platforms. There's going to be YouTube videos up about it. There's going to be YouTube live streams, Twitch live streams, Mixer live streams, Instagram stories, all sorts of things. It's just multi-platform, and it's a really cool big thing that like United Way and Red Nose Day and a bunch of other charity organizations are already involved in. And I just think it's awesome. Obviously, I have a lot of friends who are taking part with this, and like Ethan is trying to hit, I think it was like $50,000, and he's going to shave his head. So I'll leave a link down below to the main campaign, but also his campaign, because he actually sent me a text earlier saying how thrilled he would be if he could hit that goal on stream and actually shave his head at $50,000 for his big like charity incentive while everyone watches. And as someone who's gotten a haircut for a charity incentive before from Ethan, I can only imagine that it's going to be a hilarious shit show. So please go support him. You guys can donate early if you want to his campaign, even before he goes live. If you are someone who is unable to actually make it to any of the live streams or anything like that, those campaigns are going to remain open, and you can donate to those Tiltify pages where all the funds go to those causes. And it's just one of those things where, like, the more awareness we bring, that's like a big part of the reason why I'm making this video. Like, the more awareness we bring, the better for everybody involved, because that creates that ripple effect. It allows people to know that this is going on and this is something people care about, and people are rallying behind it to show that even while we're all apart right now, we can all have an impact and affect others in a positive way and get others involved and hyped up for this. And there's all sorts of like really good vibes tied to this. And again, this isn't a cause that I'm like, oh man, I'm not gonna do anything for COVID because everyone else is. If anything, I'm very excited to do something later this month. Actually, in about 11 days, I'll be involved with another charity fundraiser that, as I get more details of, I will share more about it. But essentially, it's going to help kids and families who, due to school lunches being not an option right now because school is out of session, you know, a lot of kids beneath the poverty line rely on those hot lunches that they get at school as a meal that they get throughout the day. And without school in session, they're not getting that food. So I did get reached out to by a group of streamers who are organizing this really amazing cause with some indie game devs, and we're gonna be raising a ton of money for those kids as well, and those families as well, who have been affected negatively by this COVID epidemic. But again, I will be sharing more info about that as that comes in. I'm sorry that I'm like sort of scatterbrained and all over the place in this video. It's not a proper vlog, it's more of just an update video, but please help out however you can. If you are someone who can't donate, I completely understand. Everyone's funds are sort of, you know, under question at the moment. Nothing is really certain, people are stretched thin, etc. But know that the power of information helps us out a lot. If you raise awareness by sharing with friends and family and whoever, it does help raise awareness for these causes, so that maybe someone out there who hears from a friend of a friend of a friend of yours that you told, you know, is like, hey, I'm someone who has a lot of money, I'm gonna swoop in and I'm gonna donate like a big amount to this cause because I want to help the world. And that's you doing your part. So just keep that in mind. Obviously, also May is normally a month where I forgo streaming for myself and I stream for the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital cause for St. Jude Play Live. I still plan on doing that in May. We're gonna have a bunch of wacky incentives. So again, another organization that's helping do research about like rare diseases and immunodeficiency diseases and things like that, things that compromise patients who are in our hospitals across the world who could potentially become endangered because of the COVID pandemic going on right now. But yeah, I wanted to give the updates on that, guys. Again, I'm so sorry that this video is just sort of scatterbrained. I just have so much on my mind at the moment, but I still wanted to share information and push my friends' causes. So again, I'll leave a link down below where you can donate to the main campaign for Hope from Home, and another one where you can donate to Ethan to get him to that 50K so that he has to shave his head on camera. I really hope you guys can go out there and represent our community in a great way and just show them how much we care about charity. But in the meantime, I will give updates about Plinko as they come in, and updates about my upcoming charity stuff as well. But thank you for bearing with me and just being awesome. I've had so many kind people in the community just supporting me lately, and I can't really say thank you enough, especially when I'm like a little bit stressed. But thank you guys so very much. I hope that I can get some more gaming content up very, very soon. Continue Escape Chasm, because that game was really fun, and I don't want to go like weeks and weeks between episodes. And then obviously there's a bunch of like really fun indie one-shots that I'm finding as well. But yeah, guys, thank you very, very much for watching this. Hopefully it's a video that you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.
Sir Bigley.